Reptar Day is pretty interesting. This is the first segment of the 11th episode of the second season of the Rugrats reboot, and it starts off with the babies watching a Reptar thing, and they learn about Reptar Day. And then it also happens to be Earth Day, and all of the babies are at this park. There are stalls and various Earth Day activities, but they think it's Reptar Day. And this is interesting for two reasons. The first is that it's really informative about Earth Day and recycling and looking after the planet. It's never too early to start delivering those messages to young children, so it does a really great job of raising awareness. But the other reason I found it really interesting is that the babies constantly stood up to Angelica because they were saying it's Reptar Day, and she kept saying, no, it isn't, it's Earth Day. And all of them, including Chuckie, were telling Angelica she was wrong, and that's unusual. And that's how confident they were and how much they believe in Reptar Day, which I thought was really sweet. And the two blend together quite nicely. For example, there's a sign that says reduce, reuse, recycle with a green R for each of the R's, and they think it stands for Reptar, 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 which I thought was pretty funny. So it actually works really well. And Angelica, mostly because she wants cookies, she starts to think that maybe it could be Reptar Day, and it's a really good, fun episode. I loved how the babies were being so confident in their beliefs, driven by their love of Reptar. And obviously we have a lot of information about Earth Day, which I thought was pretty great. So it's not a bad episode. I didn't mind it at all. The actual specifics aren't that interesting. There's one of Stu's inventions that I didn't think was that fascinating. I didn't dislike it. I just wasn't bothered. But the information that's shared is really great. And I really loved how the babies were presented here. I thought it worked really well. So, all things considered, Reptar Day is not a bad episode.